Hi, I'm Lisa. Welcome to my glass studio. You know I love fall because I've mentioned I love it. It is still super hot here, but we are so looking forward to cooler temperatures, and I feel like the more I fire my kiln with these wonderful fall projects, maybe that will instigate a change in the weather. It'd be cooler and much more pleasant out here in the studio. Always love being in the studio, but gosh, it would be nice if we just had a little bit more air, a little less humidity. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you some of the projects that are on my YouTube channel that we have made in the past that maybe you're not aware of that you might enjoy making. These projects right here are already on the channel. They're already up there. We're going to go ahead and put the link in this video so you can find them easily. I've got the images, the slides, covers of each of these videos up there for you to see. But check out all this wonderful, cool pieces that you could be making right now. You have access to for free on YouTube. How awesome is that? Over here I got these two pumpkins. They're just fun. You could, oh gosh, use them for any number of things. Put them in a little stand, use it as a spoon rest. What makes these two different is I made this one first and I used red for the frit to detail and give this pumpkin shadowing. I thought, oh, that's a little strong, that's a little harsh. So I went back and I used orange instead. And the base color for these is marigold yellow, not orange. So I liked this combination better. So marigold yellow on the bottom, orange frit on top. This one's a little stronger. Now it depends on, maybe you want to do both. You want to use them as complementary pieces, and that's fabulous. Then you might want to do it both ways. But I just let you know that each of these pieces, when I make them, they're kind of a test. Let's try a new technique. Let's try a new combination of things and see what happens, because we're just here for fun, right? Another project is really cute. This little round spider web. And of course, you think of spider webs being black. Well, how about you use up some of those colorful stringers you have in that tube that you're not sure what to do with? And then I made a cute little spider over here out of dichroic, gave him little legs made out of stringer. So it's basically a clear background, then a steel blue to give it kind of a nighttime sky. And then the spider web is created in colors almost like it's reflecting off the moonlight or something, or different lighting there. It might be making that silky spider web glisten. So fun project. Of course, you can make this or these in any number of sizes also. You can make them these sizes, you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, whatever you'd like to do. Oh goodness, here's our little mummy. Isn't he adorable? Right, now this is super fast and fun and easy to make because you start out with a 6-inch square or 6 or 8-inch square out of clear here. Oop, there we go. And then you cover it with pieces. You start out with a little piece or shape for the face. Cover it with random pieces, put some stringer in between, use up random glass you have sitting on the shelves, and then you give it 2 little eyeballs and maybe a little spider, and it's a great little dish to put out, and you can put hugs and, wrapped hugs and kisses in it. So you can say you're giving people hugs and kisses from their mummy. Love that. So that's another fun project. This one over here, eyeballs in jars and spiders and like centipedes in jars. The fun thing about this piece is that background glass is a piece of Baroque or spirit glass. It has shades of red and orange, so it kind of looks like it might have some sort of syrup or some sort of chemical in there. And then we made the top of the jar with this cute little steel blue color. Fast, fun, easy to make. The base layer is clear, then the design layer, and then I have another video showing you how to make eyeballs. And so you can make the eyeballs and put them on here. You can use the eyeballs for something like this. Any number of pieces of eyeballs come in handy. So this is another really fast, fun, easy project. And because these are freestanding and a little set of 3, the design options are limitless. You can put these anywhere. Put them on your kitchen counter, maybe in the bathroom, maybe on a bookshelf, maybe, somewhere, maybe you're a school teacher, put it where the kids can see them, or just your grandkids, you want those to see them, or friends and family, just for fun. Take some of these ideas and just kind of go with them. Not always the traditional just, pumpkin or cat or whatever. Have something a little more unique, a little more interesting that's really fun. Conversation starter for sure. Then I've also showed how to make a few pieces with fall leaves, including how to make these cute little fall leaves here. And in a previous video, I showed that I took these leaves and I slumped them into molds in order to give them this contour and this shape. So what are we going to do with these? I asked the question in my videos. We got a lot of wonderful feedback. One person said, well, I would love to see them in my home. I bet you would. Another person said, hanging from a string, in a window. It's a great idea. Another person suggests that we use them as, you know, a little tea light at the place setting for people at a dinner table. Another wonderful idea. So thank you for those suggestions. We think they're awesome. But today I've come up with an idea for these that's different from all of those, which I think you might enjoy. So what we're going to do is take these pieces, move them out of the way. Hopefully everything stays intact. Put these over here. Hold on. I'm gonna clear this up in just a minute. All right, so I have these fabulous little leaves. I've decided I'm gonna glue them on top of this small, grapevine wreath. I bought this at the dollar store, so it was $1. I don't know what size this is, but probably about a 12-inch wreath. I got a ruler here. Yeah, it's a 12-inch wreath. And then it's 10 inches on the inside. So what I thought I might do is glue these leaves on here with E6000, one of my favorite glues. And before I did that, I thought I would take this floral wire I have here. It is 24 gauge, 1/4 pound green floral wire. I'm gonna just cut off a piece with my wire cutters that are so well used that they don't cut. And I'm gonna wrap this around a few times, like that. I'm gonna take a pencil, I'm gonna wrap it around the pencil a couple of times. Pull that off to create a fun little thing there. Wrap this around and create a fun little thing there. And then this end, we'll take that, wrap it around the pencil. You could wrap it around you know, something else that you happen to have. Pull it off. Oopsie, it wants to come off better on the pointy side of the pencil. And look how fun that is, right? All right, now if it's not working, there we go. And we'll take another piece. All right, there we are. I kind of hadn't really thought about doing this in the middle until just now. And I'm glad I did. I like that a lot. So there we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and put a twisty on the end. Okay, we just learned works better when you pull it off the pointy end and then kind of make a little spring out of it. Ooh, that's fun, right? And this one will have go facing inward. There we go. Wrap it around a couple times. Now let's see, get the pointy end in the right direction here. Wrap it around a bunch. Pull it off. There we go. Now, if you don't have this green wire, you could use something else. Copper wire or silver wire. You know, whatever you have. The advantage of this material is it's kind of easy to work with. All right, so we got that there. Get that there. I like the idea of these sticking out beyond the wreath a little bit. Let's do 2 more, and then we'll move on to gluing the leaves. There we go. Start this one in with a whisk twisty. Woo! All right. You know, I could probably just do a twisty right in the middle from here. Look at that. That works. And now we'll do a twisty at the end. You grab it with your thumb, go around a bunch of times, and then if you like to, you can compress it so it's tighter, or you can pull it out so it's looser. This one sticks in, so I'm gonna have this one stick out. And then this one will have stick in. There we go. Now you could also put, I don't know, little pipe cleaners or, burlap maybe. Some burlap ribbon would be nice on this, or that raffia, or even twine if you don't have wire. Any of those would be a nice addition. I like this technique of doing this in advance. Kind of saves a little bit of time. I also love that this is not, this is real spontaneous and not like just perfect. All right, now this one points in, so this one's gonna point out. Wrap this around, get that little curly Q on the outside there where we can see it. And then face this one in. All right, I'm pretty content with that. Now, I feel like we could always add more if we want to. I have a piece of paper on my table because I'm concerned if the glue drips off the wreath, everything's gonna glue to the table. Well, I don't mind pulling it off a piece of paper, but I don't want this permanently glued to the middle of my table. All right, so let's see. Let's take this one right here, like that. I'm gonna put a big old glob of glue on the back, right there. All right, check that out, right? That's a big old glob of glue. Let's stick it right here. Oh, look how fun that is, right? All right, now this one is gonna go here. Don't be skimpy with your glue. You know, I find glass artists, as well as artists of any other type, you know, we kind of dabble in all crafts. So it's kind of fun to sort of do it like a mixed media here, where we're combining different techniques together. Now this leaf is missing a part, so I'm going to tuck that underneath one of the others, or maybe I won't even use it, I don't know. I like that one there. So this is kind of mixed media, I think, because, you know, we're combining different art forms, wire, leaves. This nice green one would be pretty over here, or maybe a red one. We don't have red yet. Maybe this, maybe a combination of red over here. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. So, you know, don't hesitate to, you know, incorporate your glass with maybe some other forms of art. Look, that one wants to just be crazy. You know, put this other red one here, kind of overlapping. I think that's fun. I really do not know how well these are going to stick. I haven't done this before. So it'll be interesting tomorrow to find out how this looks. Also, I've sort of decided that one, those are falling off. I've concluded that I don't really feel comfortable hanging this, even though that would be really beautiful. I think I'm going to feel more comfortable using it as a wreath on the table. As a centerpiece, as opposed to hanging it, because I really don't want to lose these little pieces. And this is one of those things that you're probably going to store over, you know, during seasonally, you're going to store it in the attic possibly, or in a shelf or in a closet. And all that wear and tear, because this wreath has some flexibility to it, may cause the glue to loosen up. So I think I would probably feel more comfortable using it as a tabletop decoration rather. And that's why I'm using lots of glue. So hopefully it seeps into the wreath, those pieces, and gets good contact. And I'm kind of assuming I might have to go back and re-glue some of these later, at a later date. All right, so I'm pretty pleased with the way that came out. This one wants to move a little bit. These want to move. These I've overlapped these a little. Here I've got the wire kind of coming up around. Here I've got the wire coming up. See, this is nice. You can use the wire to kind of hold it in place. And that might actually be a good idea after this is dry, to use wire to hold that together. But my thought was this would make a lovely centerpiece and a great place to put a candle. And the candle's far enough away from everything, you don't have to worry about it damaging the wreath or anything starting on fire. And you could also possibly put like a little tablecloth or a little placemat underneath it with color. And I think I like the idea of adding more of these little pieces of wire now that I have it put together. I like the wire kind of interacting with the leaves. Like here, kind of interact with the leaves. I think that's fun. It also kind of acts as a way to hold them on, which is also fun. There we go. We could do something like that. There we are. Oh, that one just wants to keep moving. At any rate, thank you so much for all of your comments and suggestions on ways to use these. I hope this gives you another new idea, another way to display these and to mix your art, you know, the types of art that you use. And you might want to combine different things like we're doing here and creating something that's festive for the whole season. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you watching our YouTube channel. I appreciate your membership. I appreciate you joining, following, your comments, your shares. Thank you so much for all that. We really appreciate it. And we know, your time is valuable, and we appreciate the fact that you're choosing to spend some of your day with us. So thanks again for being a member, and thanks for joining me. Please become a premium video member. We'd love to have you. We have new videos coming out all the time, exclusive content just for members, step-by-step video instruction, full-size printable pattern ebook, new courses coming out all the time. It's a great value right now. If you join for the monthly membership, you get a ton of projects all different types of construction styles, all different learning possibilities and options for you. So become a premium member. We would love to have you. And until next time, happy fusing.